Good afternoon, good evening. What up, Mo? You got an itchy block finger tonight? We need the likes, Mo says. We need the likes. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Currently in a short, still trading this sort of, testing out this sort of level to level strategy. Good evening, option man. Still sort of testing this out. So we did short at 150. We averaged in at 175. We'll average in again at 200, 225, so on and so forth. Yeah, we'll see how she turns out. I wanted to take the long off 100. That was really what I was looking for. But unfortunately, I had a resting order down here at 100 and just did not hit it. So we ended up taking the short off 150 because in terms of like the range so far tonight, that's premium, right? So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. We will see how it turns out. We're going to keep it mechanical, do a little forward test here. This is really something that's a little more difficult to back test. I mean, you can, but I don't know. It offers so many entries per day that it's kind of hard. You know, like one day may deliver different results over another, and that's kind of what makes it a little bit difficult. Oh, let me post that we're live. There we go. So we'll see how this turns out. I mean, I'm still, I don't know. I really hate to be shorting this low, but it just, without the PM low down there, without the London low from last hour, actually the overnight low. So we'll see. What up, Eric? Trader Oracle in the house. What up? We'll see what happens. We got the open coming up in about 13 minutes. You're 100% long to the pivot. Yeah, it could be. 25, 232. Eric already did it. You didn't hear it? I play it every single time. Topped out over 11K today. Let's go. Nice job. Did you trade ES mostly, or what'd you take a trade on? I was watching the levels. I don't know why you can't hear it, because everybody else can hear it. Hold on. Let me check it. Is it not playing? I don't know. I'll have to look at that and find out what's going on with it. I don't know why it wouldn't be playing. It shows that it's playing when I do it. What up, Punisher? All right, Oracle. Doing good, Punisher. Getting squeezed right now. Getting squeezed. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why. I'll have to look into it. But doing good. targeting the all-time high. You probably get it eventually. Eventually. I'm not sure if this strategy even works at night, to be honest. Yeah, option. We're talking about. So, like when I play my opening song, for whatever reasons, for some reason it's not. I don't know. What up, Dave? How's it going? Uh, well, black to no, I didn't. I was rooting for Beck. No, I was rooting for Beck. I was rooting for Miami to win. I thought Beck played. I thought he played okay. I mean, I thought he was fine. Did he throw a pick that was kind of bad at the end, especially when he had two other receivers open? Yeah, he did. But he's not the one who gave up a block punt touchdown. He's not the one who missed a field goal. Can't really blame the quarterback. You know what I mean? What up, Mo? He made a bad read in a high pressure situation. Yeah, that kind of happens. But theoretically, I mean, Miami should have been up a touchdown. So at least, right? They should have been either up a point or up a touchdown or somewhere in there. Maybe they should have been up 3 or 4 points. I don't know. So just the ball just didn't bounce their way. I mean, it's okay. That happens sometimes. So, but Indiana was going to be tough to beat. I mean, they kind of have momentum on their side. They're a very kind of well-oiled machine. They play well together. So I knew they were going to be tough to beat. You have to play flawless to beat them. And I thought they got after Mendoza, and he took some hits. I mean, look, he got hammered a lot, and he took it and kept coming. So a good game though, a fun game to watch. I watched it mostly on stream, and then I continued to watch it after I get off stream. So fun game to watch. Definitely a fun game to watch. But yeah, I mean, I could really care less who won. You know what I mean? I would like to have seen Beck win, but at the end of the day, hey, congratulations to Indiana. It just goes to show, like, rankings, preseason rankings, they don't mean very little. I don't know what Indiana was ranked preseason, but I'm pretty sure it was outside the top 10. I have no idea what they were ranked, but yeah, your rankings preseason really don't mean much. What up, Lena? Du, 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 du. Oh, but yeah, I got to figure out what's going on with that intro music. I don't know why it's not playing. That's odd, because I hear it in my headphones, and my output. Anything in my headphones, you guys should hear. But for some reason, I'm in a trade right now, Lena. I'm in a short from 160 to 50. 2 micros. I'm going to DCA in at 200 and 225. And if it gets above the PM high, we'll probably just take the loss. That'll probably be our final DCA into it, is the PM high. Again, I've only traded this strategy during the New York. Today was the first day. I don't even know if it works during this time of day. I have no idea. And I was looking for longs down there at the bottom. I was looking for the 100 long. And we didn't get it. So this might be a scenario where I should have skipped the short. I was actually up, I guess, maybe like almost 15 points or something on it. You can see right here. I was up 18 points. And I did not move the stop, and I did not take profit. So there you go. Yeah, that's how it goes. We'll see kind of what the open brings us at 8 o'clock, top of the hour. What does it bring us? Does it spike us up? Does it push us down? I don't know. Not sure. So. Hit the like button, guys. We got 14 likes, 29 viewers. Let's get it up there early. Lena, you're in a long. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was looking for the long down here, but I was wanting it to sweep that London low and kind of tag me in there, but it just didn't do it. Technically a little kind of triple bottom down there. But I'm not going to panic out. We'll let the trade do its, work itself out. It either ends up green or ends up red. I mean, those are the options. Those be the options. Futures trader in the house. Dun, 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 dun. Right back to the 9 EMA here. If it can break through there, that would be good. That would be a reasonable area to break through. I mean, I could theoretically just take this off break even if we got kind of back to my entry there, but I'm not going to do it. Again, I'm going to let it play out. And the point of a forward test is kind of trade it the way that you would normally, the way that you should trade it, and then just kind of see. So. Just kind of see what happens. I'm short, but again, I'm kind of trading like a mechanical strategy here. So, what up, Francis? Little bit of a mechanical strategy. What's a good entry? Well, I'm in right now, Tron, so it's up to you. About 150K straight to fund it with code MM. You the man. You the man. I can't really say, Tron. I'm in from 162, so whether or not we go up or go down, though, I don't really know. We left some interest lower, but we also have the new week opening gap still up higher that we did not feel today. So, the dot's short for you. Or today. Is that what you were saying? So, I was looking for the long down there at the 100 level. We just didn't get it. Just didn't get it. It's okay. Again, I'm kind of forward testing something, so if it wins, we'll take credit for it. If it loses, we blame it, on something else. Typical, right? Guys, no more trading NQ. We lost a trade. We got to switch to gold. Oh, we lost a trade on gold. Oh, we got to switch back to NQ. Exactly biblical. We're going to find out right here, right now. And the first move on the NQ after 8 will probably be a fake move, but we'll see. We shall see. Ten seconds. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike Jacqueline. Jack Links. Let's go. Let's go. Didn't really do much right now so far. Not much. A bit anticlimactic, I'd say. Nothing going, nothing doing. So if we push up to test that 200 or not. Kind of riding that 9 EMA up for now. 9 EMA. Yeah, we'll see, Momo. Well, like I said, we got a couple of ad levels up there. If we lose on it, it's fine. I have one final ad up here at the 250s, and we kind of get above the PM high there. That will be where I will just eat the loss. But until then, we're just holding it. We're just going to hold it. Silver? What'd silver do? Or Silva? Oh, dumpage on silver. Wow. I will not be tempted by silver. Oddly enough, gold is pushing and silver's dumping. Bit of a divergence there. Gold's at all-time highs, 47.95 almost. Silver very close. Lena, this is just a kind of a mechanical strategy I'm checking out. I'm doing a forward test on it. I wanted to long, but I wanted to long off at 100. Would have been the mechanical long entry. So instead, we pushed up into discount of the range, or premium of the range, in terms of the open range, and so I took the short. So, yeah, Momo for sure. And so basically, that's kind of why I'm shorting. And I'm going to DCA in 2 more levels, 3 more levels, and then if it breaks through that 3rd level and doesn't hold, then I'll just get out. You know? We'll just get out. I also kind of think the line in the sand on the ES is maybe 47. If we get above 47, might try to squeeze. So I kind of want to see ES hold below 47 would be kind of ideal, but again, we're just going to trade this mechanically, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's fine. We're not. That's the reason why I forward test stuff. You know, I don't claim to be professional at it or nothing. I don't claim to know what I'm doing yet. Not yet. It might have been a bad idea. I don't know. Oh, you're watching the movie 13? Nice. Come on, what are we going to do? Wasn't there a movie called like 13 Ghosts or something too? I think. I think there was. Apollo 13. Tony Gold in the house. Ugh. We'll sit up so we can stay awake. We got to stay awake. Darrell Path to Live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Excuse me, one or the other. All three. All three. We're going to go with all three. All right. So we're looking to see if this thing's going to push up still or not. ES is approaching the 47 there. I really would ideally like to see ES reject 47, but who knows. No, Tronny Stern. We are not pushing. We want a pull. We need a rug pull. An epic rug pull. One epic rug pull. Oh, yeah, I want to check something else. Got to check something. I swear, this stuff like listens to what you talk about, because I get all this stuff about weight loss on here now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What up, Lost Penny? Again, guys, I'm testing a mechanical strategy. That's why I'm short. I'm testing it. Yeah, I'm watching gold over here as well. It's ripping. Silver is still pulling. So a weird divergence there. 4,800. Pushing through 4,800. Pushing through 4,800. Well, don't typically just go straight up. Option. You don't typically just go in one direction. You usually get a little wave. Get a little, you know, a little wave. But I'm not concerned. We're not concerned. Oh, a flow indicator? Never heard of that. Order flow indicator. I don't know anything about it. I was hoping that since I was in drawdown, more viewers would come, you know? More people would show up to troll me. Oh, I am losing weight, Lost Penny. We're down to 268.6. Oh, did he? Option. I didn't see it move. I mean, I don't know. I was on, but I didn't see it move all that much. It was like a chainsaw. My buy entry, I'm short Team Massive. I'm short from 162.50. You blew a funded with silver? Oh, dang, Coach Fred. That sucks. I'm losing weight right now, Lost Penny. I think I started at like 170 or 277. I'm at 268. So about 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in. We're about 2 weeks into it by now. Yes, at that 67 level there. Let's see how it reacts. Or 47, I'm sorry. At the 47 level. Pigs are greedy and hogs get slaughtered. You were up 1,500. Oh, dang, option. Yeah, if I was up 1,500, probably I would definitely be walking away. But hey, I mean, it's fine, right? Hopefully you kept the loss small. Yeah, gold's just still pushing 48.05. 48.05, something like that. Oh, did Netflix move the market at all this afternoon? I don't guess it did it? At 4? I guess we kind of had a... No, not really. Not really. Hey, let's go, option. Nice job. What up, Chris? It's been 10 minutes. Oh, mine doesn't... Mine refreshes in real time. Mine refreshes in real time, Chris. SK's not on tonight? I don't know, Denny. Is he not? He's normally on. Let me look. He might have had a conflict and just couldn't come on. Oh, he had a family emergency. Okay, there we go. Well, hopefully everything's okay. I don't know, biblical. I mean, could be. Could be. I mean, we got the PM high up there. You guys know how I feel about the PMI. If we kind of build structure above it, I expect it to continue above it. So we have the PM low down here at the 25,100 level, basically. Oh, they announced on his Discord. All right. PMI. I said PM high option. PM high. So like the afternoon high. Gold's up to 48.14. I mean, what is going on here? Silver's finally starting to push. All right, tagged in there on the 200 level. Jip Smith, FX, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. What up, Tucson, El Paso? Robert. High success when silver is selling off. It's the only time I'm looking to go long. The dollar's pumping. Chip Smith in the house. Let's go. Gold's all the way up to 48.15 there. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. All the way up there. Tron, I see you. Hello. Hello. Yes, working's way above the 47. Not really a huge fan of that. So big all-time highs on gold. Let me see what silver's doing. Silver's kind of still just holding at the VWAP there, not really breaking out. Huge move. What up, Pine Tree? Testicles. You guys hear me? Y'all hear me? We'll still, Lena. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I really have no idea. If it doesn't work, I typically just blame Pine Tree, you know? That sort of thing. We'll just blame Pine Tree. That's all. I do think I was supposed to add 2 here. I think. You blame Tom Sabo? He's a mall walker for sure. I do think I was supposed to add 2 here at the 200 because like the first ad's 1. I think the second ad's supposed to be 2. We'll add it here. So the last add up there would be 3. And then this one up here would be this next to last ad, right? Yeah. So we're in 4. What up, Izzy Lizzy? Does Bulonox still send confirmation email when withdrawal is submitted? I don't think so. I think they process on Fridays. They approve on Monday. You usually get the money Tuesday night, Tuesday into Wednesday. You speed walk right past those grandmas. Something like that. Oh, you saw money taken out of the account? Yeah, if it's taken out of the account, you can go ahead and trade. So it typically means like I said, Tuesday or Wednesday night. Usually Tuesday into Wednesday, you'll get the money. Keith Singleton, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you. Inside, bye. Eating pasta, no trading. Let's go. Your money was taken out tonight, but no payout yet. It will probably be in the bank tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Underworld. All right. Lost pity. Oh. Max said flippy floppy, flippy floppy. Yeah, gold's ripping. All the way up to 48.20 here. Not quite sure why. Silver's pulling back. Silver's pulling back. Do I feel the market was massively oversold? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Gold's getting a little pullback here. A little pullback. Yes, above 47 here, looking to squeeze. Welp. Yeah, we heard, Chris. We heard. Hopefully everything's all good. Well, we got about 5 more minutes till 8:30. We'll see what we get. EQ is down 400 points from the 1-month high. Yeah. $26,045. That's more than 400 points. That's like 800 points. You text him, Chris? He was crazy enough to give you his phone number? Just kidding. Switch to buy. Well, Jack Links, I'm testing out a mechanical strategy here. That's what I was telling you guys. I told you guys that at the open there. I'm testing out a mechanical strategy. So, gold 22. We could maybe participate in gold. Let me give a little fib of this leg. Give a little fib. Maybe 48.05, 48.06 if you could get a pullback. Maybe. We'll see. What's silver doing? It's so odd that silver's just pushing down. I can't mess with silver. I cannot mess with silver. Can't do it. She wants to pivot? Maybe. That's my next ad up there just below it. I got the pivots on here. Silver's not too bad. It is when you're on a mini or whatever, when you can't trade the micros. Oh, enjoying the night of SK free verbiage. What happened to Jay? What did Jip say? Oh, the caboose. Yeah. Who's going to be in the ice and snow belt this weekend? We are supposed to snow here and get a little ice, Kenny. We'll kind of see what happens. We will see what happens. Yeah, gold's going crazy. I mean, like, I'm going to keep looking at it. If it gets a proper pullback, I'll probably get in. But I'm going to need like a 50-60% pullback. I don't know that we get it. So. What up, Alexi? Good day. Good day. You're in North Carolina. It's supposed to snow. It probably will. It is not spelled Bulenox. Well, you know, I did spell it very quickly during the stream, so. But thank you for noticing. Hey, I was checking to see if you were paying attention. And clearly you were, so thank you for that. I just wanted to rename it Bluenox. Doesn't that sound better? Doesn't that sound better? Oh, I need to. There, is that better? That's better. I had to check. Yeah, I'm close to 85, like 10 minutes, Chris. Close to 85. There's a Love's in Jefferson, I think, just one city up. I don't know if there's a Love's in Commerce. So. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Holding up here at the 200s. Oh, gold. I mean, are you ever going to stop? Holy cow. Anybody just FOMO into this long on gold? 48.33. Oh, Columbus. Columbus is in West Georgia. Columbus is like on the border of Alabama. Tempting to chase. Don't do it. No. New 30-minute candle. Thought I hear your TP. No, no, no. If you get down that way, yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's close, Chris, you can hit me up. You know how to contact me. Hey guys, I gotta make a phone call. Hold on one second. Chill out. Watch my trade. Let me watch. Let me make a call. All right, we were on the phone there. Sorry. Yeah, I'm still looking to add to the short mo up there at 225. It was a margin call, Chris. It was definitely a margin call. Gold is living the high life. Yeah, it did get a little pullback there. Not quite enough, though. Not quite enough. Yeah, I had to make an important call there. Very important call. It couldn't wait, guys. It could not wait. So I'm not in love with this position, obviously. I mean, I wanted to long down here at the 100 and just it didn't get to it. And it maybe since we were in deep, because the idea of the strategy is to sell in premium and buy in discount. So maybe I should have bought the retest of 25 there and took the long entry. I'm not sure. If maybe I've just gotten into this in the wrong direction because we are, it is a discount premium strategy. So I might have done that. Not sure. So Scott 500 short on gold. Holy cow. You're crazy, Mo. What occurred? Let's get a little bit of a pullback. Yeah. Crazy, crazy Mo on the short. Kind of holding up there, just below that pivot up there, or above that pivot at 206. There we go. There we go. Looking for the 24,900s. Maybe. 4 hour doesn't look very good. It hasn't looked that good over the last couple days, though, Steve, right? I'm still short Linus. Let's look at the 4 hour. I mean, we're all trading into a 4 hour order block here. And a breaker / order block. So I guess if it is going to turn down, this would kind of be the area. Got a little unbalanced gap up here at the 200 level as well, or 225 on the hourly. The daily? I don't remember the last time I looked at the daily. I don't remember the last time I looked at the daily. Let's check it out. Yeah, I do actually like that kind of the bottom of that hourly candle, 4 hour, or the daily candle there. So we have broke structure on the daily. We did break structure to the downside. So yeah, actually, I think you're right, Mo. If we look at this from a structure perspective, right? Draw a little trend line here. We broke through, closed through, retested with a wick, and then pushed right back down. This body of this candle would be your next target down. So yeah, could be. Casper Troy, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. So yeah, could be. This could be a spot where we start to turn down. We'll see. What up, trading for keeps? Dun, 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 dun. All right. Can see the 4-hour candles which create a swing point. Yeah, I didn't even. I don't. Did I look at the 4-hour? Yeah, I did. I think I did. Ta-da-ta-da. All right, gold reapproaching the highs here. I mean, you could have bought the 618 pullback or 38%. It held that level pretty tightly. I was looking for a little more. I needed the 50 or 60% ideally, but I just didn't get there. There's an SMT. Yeah, bearish SMT. Probably not going to hold though. We'll see. I mean, this might be a trade where it has to be held for quite a while. Up 1,300 on a funded tonight. Might just stick with 1 micro short and let auto liquidate close tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. You're probably right. I mean, 1 micro 1,300, you have to see a 600 or 700 point move, right? Trade gold, silver, or platinum? Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I think gold is a little more tame. It's a little more like you can deal with it. So now it's also the easiest way to make quick money, but you know, do you need that? I don't know. I don't know. This thing is not moving, guys. This died. 7.96 ATR on the 2-minute. 8-point ATR. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Good point. Very good point. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We appreciate you. We made it to 85.50. We made it. What up, Ben Will? Yeah, we're in drawdown. It's got to bring everybody out. The drawdown's got to bring out more viewers, they say. That's what I heard. Gold's breaking out here at 48.45. This thing is just going. Holy cow. I mean, I guess you could move this up to this swing here and then look for the pullback there. Could be super aggressive here on gold. Do I? Do I do it? Do I park an order at 33? I mean, that's still risking too much. You can't put the stop where it needs to be. Yeah, I'd have to have a stop that's not where it needs to be. I don't know if that's worth doing. I'm not sure. Having a stop that is not where it needs to be, does that make any sense on gold? I don't know. Got a DCA 15 times for the viewers to come. Let me get started. I'm close. I'm close. Silver. Yeah, silver is trying to bounce. I'm gonna stab on gold at 836.9, and I'm gonna look for 2 points. 836.9. And we're gonna go for 2 points. Sounds like blowing up an account. Yeah, it could be. Bet the house on gold. Nah. I'll trade it. I'll take a stab. It missed me there by 1 point. Missed me by a point. All right, I'm going to move the entry down now. I'm going to go to 34.7. And we'll leave it there. We'll see what happens. That's almost 50% of pullback of this last leg. We lose the 9 EMA or 21 EMA here, we may actually get an opportunity to get back to our entry, or at least close to it. You know what, though? If it makes it, I'm going to move it back to 50%. 33.2. That'll be my entry. Stop at 29.5. And we'll look for 37 too. Look for 4 points. Yeah, trading for keeps. It's ripping. Get a little pullback now. You guys want to see my wreckage on this trade? Do you want to see the wreckage? Here we go. Looking good over here on the Nasdaq, trying to get that pullback. Up 1,200, going to try gold. Oh, look at it bounce off the 36.7. It bounced off the 38% mark. Would have already given me the 2 points off the 36.7 level. That's the level it bounced off of earlier. I want a little bit of a deeper pullback on this leg. Actually, I don't know, kind of a scary looking thing here. Finally starting to get a pullback. You're just here for the witty banter? Do we have that? You might see instant wreckage here. Finally starting to move lower here on the NQ, testing the 200 there. I'd really like my stop to be below here, but that's too much. Bouncing off the 38% again. Look at that. That's rude. Did the same thing here on this pullback. All right, there goes that trade idea. Gold said, I think not. Made a quick 120. You just jumped in. Let's see. All right, it is pulling back. Been for an hour for a short opportunity in Q. You haven't gotten it. Yeah. Jumia, what up, design? Yeah, I'm looking for a long on gold right now. Joom design. And in the end, you're still my friend. I don't really know what to do on gold right now, though. I need a deeper pullback. I'm going to wait for the actual entry that I want. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. I think that makes the most sense. So for that, I need 29.8. I need a pullback to 29.8. Exactly, design. What up, Takamura? I'm short, Linus, still. I'm looking for a long on gold, but I'm not tagged in yet. Not tagged in yet. We got to break the 90. I think if we break 90, I can get out. This trade will work. It will finally work. We'll see though. 4832. Yeah, I mean, that's 50% right there at it. I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, if I'm going to take a trade on it, it should get to the spot that I need it to get to, right? I should be picky with it, I feel like. I mean, I could take it at 36, but it feels wrong. Very true, design. Consult Max. What do you think, Max? He said, I am asleep. I am asleep. Did I get toilet paper from Fast Track? Nope. I don't know that I'm going to get it, because I haven't gotten it yet, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get it. So there we are, Nasdaq holding up at the 190. It's funny because, if I was longing 190, it would just rip through there. But since I'm short and I needed to get through there, it's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. It's just going to make me go in the corner and cry. I'm going to have to go in the corner and cry. Looking like a bull flag on the gold. Looking at 171 and a quota. Looking at 171 and a quota. You look for it pull back to 170 and start the next leg to 126 or 226. 170, I'll take it. Trading for keeps. I'll take it. I mean, from a fib perspective, we should get a decent little pullback here. Maybe. Didn't even test the 30. I just need the 38s tested. I don't even need the 50%. Should have taken the 48.36. Yeah. Would have already hit the target. Longs tonight. Yeah, probably MSG. You think? You think longs are better? Oh, no way. I'm being sarcastic. You're scared to trade it again? I don't blame you. Um, hmm. A lot of time left on this 5-minute candle for gold. A lot of time left. Yeah, silver's not doing much tonight. You just saw a green t-shirt, so you're going long? All right. Do it. Good luck to you. We did just build a little liquidity there. This might be a trade I have to just leave on all night. You know, one of those. Design, where should I buy on gold? Tell me where to buy. Somebody give me a trade idea on gold. Where should I buy? Right now? Mark it in? Stop at the low? The swing low? I thought they expired last week, but I'm not sure, Denny. Did they expire last Friday? I thought they did. I could take a low risk entry here. Well. Probably get stopped out on it instantly, but I could try it. Why not? I'm going to give it a try. Very short stop. Stopped out. That fast. Stopped out there. Rude. You're in gold at 48.39 with a stop at 30. Oops. No. Come on, gold. Give me the bounce. Trump speaking tomorrow. I don't know. Is he? What time? Call the psychic hotline. Short gold. Yeah, it's not bouncing. It's supposed to bounce. I mean, I'm looking for just a few shekels, as Room would say, a few points. Just hold. We'll try. Just hold. Story of my life. Look for a little retest of that candle. All right, not letting this come back on me. Let's go. Let's go. MQ is stubborn to the downside? Yeah, for sure. All right, we got the 50% bounce there. I don't even know what we took it for. Probably like 250 bucks, 300 bucks. I don't even know. Entry was here. We took it off there. $280. So now if we could just get out of this flabbergaster, whatever we want to call it. First TP is 171. Yes, the only TP right now. That is the only TP. For your first time in your life after 1.5 years of trading, I got a payout today. Curd, let's go. Congratulations. Guys, you got to drop the confetti in the chat for Curd. TP for me bunghole. Beavis and Butthead, a classic. A classic. All right, we're not touching gold anymore tonight. If only we could get out of this trade, would be all right. I am Cornholio. CL looks like an okay overnight long back to 61. Yes, it actually broke structure on the 5. I like the long. Kind of missed it. The long was really at 59.66, and it just hit the first target at 59.78, and then a push back to 59.84 would be next. There it goes, pushing. Missed the long there. Silver still just not doing much. Very lackadaisical. Very lackadaisical. Let's go, Curd. What is the name of the platform I'm trading on? This is Quantower. Quantower. Check something. Pulling up some good old TikTok. Are we going to end up having to just take the L here? I don't know. Your entry would have been around 59.63. Could dump $100. Yeah. Who knows on gold? You really got a nice dump right there. That was actually a pretty good little dump. Let me see what that hit. So that just hit the 618. Or no, the 764. Got a really good bounce off that level, though. I don't know that I would take it here, though. I'm not going to. Oh, this is Bulenox. Bulenox. The session open on real quick. What's the session open at? Here? Is it 146? Or 159? I don't know where that candle opened. Anybody know how to get the stuff back up here that tells me when I hover over the candle? I don't know. Somehow I deleted it. Or hit it. I don't know. What did that do? Oh. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I'm talking about the high-low info, exactly. I was trading the GC. And Will, do you know how? I somehow hit it one day, and I was on accident. I don't know how to get it back on there. Which month? GCG6. We might be able to get out of this trade, guys. If we can lose 90 here, I think we can go. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know how to get it back on there. Could be up here. Might be up here. I don't know. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Lose the 90. Come on. ES, get back below the 47. Looking okay-ish. Looking okay-ish. We'll do that, and then maybe I might even leave a little runner on here and just go break even when it hits these targets. I think that's what I'll do. See if we can get a little push lower. Dump it! Oh, goodness. It bounced off the 90 again. Rude. He is holding that 47 strong. Look at that bounce. It said, oh, you want to mess with your TPs? No. No. That was a good candle, and then until it wasn't. Oh. But yeah, I don't know where. Open settings. Scroll down to info window. Select separate window on display mode. Oh. Am I blind? Right there. This is normally up here. There we go. All right, perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Perfecto. Perfecto. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 147. Thank you very much. Open. Close. 143. Let's go. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Appreciate you. Bounce right back up to the 200. Quite rude. I had all the hope. I was like, oh yeah, we're going to get out of this. And the market said, not today, bro. Not today. Not happening. This next run should get through there. If we get back through that 90, I feel pretty confident that the next run lower should get it. I feel pretty confident that it should get it. What do you guys think? Are we going to get it? Are we going to get the target or no? And there's gold pulling all the way back down, 48.21, retracing about $25 there quickly. We got it. All right, let's go, Curly. Let's go, Curly. GC long if we get back to 4,800. It's possible. VWAP sitting there at 48.17. I don't know how well VWAP works on gold. I also don't have any trend lines on gold either, so I don't really know. Let me check my 5-minute time frame on Nasdaq. Okay. We're working below the 21 EMA as well in the 5 minutes, so I kind of like it. I kind of like it here. We are coming into a little consolidation right there at the 180 that we had earlier. Need ES to just get through that 47. Get down there and retest the old VWAP. Need to practice a little patience here. You're looking for 175 also. Let's go. Gold down to 48.22. Might retest 480-ish, 48-ish. Yeah, gold just ripped through everything earlier, huh? Just ripped through there. Yeah, don't be a prick. You ain't lying. I've only been in this trade for like an hour and a half or something. I don't even know. A little more than that, actually. I'm trying to keep my hand off the mouse. I do use it in beta mode. Gold going to 48.10. Kind of getting a little bounce on gold right now. NQ's being a little tricky here. If I had my hand on the mouse, I think I would probably close this as soon as it gets into the green, but not going to do it. We're going to let it work itself out here. Yeah. Anybody know, does the VWAP, I got the VWAP at 48.17 on gold. 48.17.2. ES approaching the VWAP as well down there at 68.44. So it's doobie time. All right, and Will, appreciate you. Oh, you got 48.10 for gold VWAP. Could be right. My VWAPs are all over the place this time of night. I don't know why. Any random line on the chart automatically becomes support. Okay, must be 48.10 then. All right, Linus, appreciate you. Have a good night. Right there at it. Your longs became resistance. Yeah. You hit the like button. Thank you. You the man. All right. Okay, I see you. I see you, Nasdaq. I see you. Zoom in a little bit more. Are we going to be rude here? Let's be a sweet girl, Nasdaq. Let's be a sweet girl. I know the ES is almost at the VWAP, but let's be a very sweet girl. What up, Fish Lips? Moved it down to 70. Let's go. Yeah, Fish, I shorted too early, I think. I got in down there at 1. So I'm in my third ad at this point. So my third ad. I've been trading your strategy though, Fish Lips, today. I've been trying it out. I'm actually liking it a lot. I think I made about $400 on it today just trading one micro during New York. I don't know that I'm doing it correctly, but, you know, I get the idea. Gold was at the super trend. We'll bounce off of it for now. Gold's bouncing. Come on, NQ, get down there. Quit playing around. ES is at the VWAP. New 15-minute candle here. Lego, Lego. Stop's going to go to break even here. All right, well, we worked out of it. We worked out of it. So I'll try to explain it, Chris. Basically, you just want to use the whole number. So like 100, 125, 150, 175, 200. And you want to be buying in discount of the range and selling, shorting in premium. I mean, that's the simplest kind of way to explain it, right? So effectively what you would do is, let's say like we got down to 150. Well, I'd buy the 150 with one micro, 25 point take profit. And then if we got down to 125, I would add 25 point take profit. Got down to 100, I'd add 25 point take profit. And the theory is, or from what I understand, is if you buy at the correct spots, even if it dips down one level or two, eventually, you know, it kind of makes its way back up there. I don't know. That's the way I've kind of, that I'm understanding it. So you want to buy in discount of the range and sell in premium. The mistake I made tonight, and I guess if Fish Lips is still here, he can correct me. I wanted to buy the 100 level for obvious reasons, right? I wanted to buy the 100 level. Well, when it didn't get there, I shorted the 150 because it was in premium of this little range. I probably should have been paying attention to this overall range, right? But I don't know. But yeah, it seems to be working pretty well. I didn't take a single loss on it today. So single lots at a time. Dave, what I did was, so on the push up, and I don't know if this is right or not either. On the push up, on the first ad, I added a single lot. On the second ad, I added 2 to keep the additions equal. And then on the third ad, I would have added 4. We didn't get to the third ad. So that the ads had equal, things. But I think you're supposed to just stick to 1. I'm not sure. Usually use 1 micro per level. Okay, makes sense. So, unless you're on a bigger size account, right, Fish Lips? So, I don't know. Fish Lips, do you use this in the Asia session? I'm not even sure. I think the mistake I made, I probably should have waited for that retest of the opening range. The 200 level short would have been much cleaner, back down to 175. So, gold is ripping. You are not wrong. You wait for it to reach a level or 2 above the swing. So, for example, you would have been kind of looking at this swing here, and you would have been waiting for it to kind of get a push up a couple of levels. So if this swings at like 175, you would have been waiting for like 2 or 225 maybe. All right, gotcha. Makes sense. But on this pullback, like, would you buy 150 or would you wait for 200 or 25,100? Because I think 150 is going to be in discount of the overall range. Move TP down, Tim. Nice. Yeah, this is still paying. I had been in it so long, I just wanted to get out. There's our P&L for tonight. 146. Nothing crazy. Watch these bigger moves. If it blows through a few levels with retracing, it can go 100 to 150 points. So watch it without retracing. Yeah, today's action was really kind of perfect for it, though, right? Fish Lips, the only time that it really didn't respect the level, like here, 300 bounce, 75 bounce, and then 50. Right here at 50, you really didn't get a bounce. But if you waited, like you just said, if you waited for it to get through a level or 2, and then you took the 200, you wouldn't have quite gotten out of the 200 there. Unless you waited, I don't know. If you longed the 200, and then you added at 175, you would have gotten out. Yeah. So I don't know. It's definitely something that's going to require some practice. But I'll probably just kind of keep it simple and go with it. Worked pretty well today, I think. One per level can adjust. Yeah. Has to be in agreement with the 4-hour time frame at least. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You could kind of do that. But that's why I was looking for the long down here. I think that was the play. But it just didn't give it to me. Man, look at gold. Did not make a new low and then it's ripped up there, what, 20-something points? 20 points almost? Some support at like 150 on NQ. Yeah, I also was like looking at it from a perspective of like potentially using an EMA kind of with it. So like if it pulls back and it hits the 21 or the 50, it's like, for example, like here, the push up, it pulled back, you got the 50 EMA sitting there. So off the 200, of course it didn't go back to 225, but we are in the Asia session. But I don't know. I have to maybe play with it some more. Still green after such hard selling? Yeah. Oh, so it was like after close to finally get out of these longs? I mean, it looked like you would have got out on most of them on a single bounce. Here's the thing, fish lips. Also, are you buying, like if I bought here, say I bought 300 and I got my 25 points, are you buying the next level too? Like if you took a trade here and it won, are you buying the next level and then buying the next level? Like after each win, are you still buying the next level or are you just being content? You are. That's what I was doing today too. That's what I was doing too. Good to know. Up $500. Let's go, Fear Thee. 25K take private trader. I like it. You're almost halfway there on that thing then. Almost halfway there. What would you choose between Apex, Bulenox, and TPT? So, 03 Mike, it depends on where you're at in your trading journey. If you are very comfortable and you think you can pass an eval in the first try and you think you can get to payout, I go with TPT, Trade Profit Trader, because it's a little more expensive, but it's a better account than both Apex and Bulenox. If you're very early on in your journey, I'd probably go with Bulenox because they have less rules than Apex. You don't have to worry about the intraday trailing drawdown as far as like the 30% rule. And it's cheapest up front. So if you're very early on, go with the cheapest upfront cost. Even though it costs a little bit more on the back end, Bulenox has less rules than Apex. And the third part of that is if you just want to get in, you're comfortable with your trading, you're comfortable with following rules, and you want to get into a cheaper account without having to kind of pay an bigger upfront cost, then you choose Apex. So it really just depends. So let's go. Nice job, Jenry. Jai. Bulenox is 1 day to pass. Confluence with a fib level is a no-brainer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, today we really didn't have any displacement, right? I mean, right here at this this displacement. But like today, I mean, we look at the chart on the 2-minute and we stand back. I mean, there's no gaps in here. There's one, but no real displacement here. I shorted this 400 level, I think, twice. And then I bought the 300 level. And I think I got out of the 300 level, the ad at 75, because it pushed back up and it hit the average, and I just got out. So, Bulenox is very good. Are they? Would I use them as a primary prop firm? Probably not, because the payouts are a little bit slower. but they have less rules. TPT is 3 days to pass. No, wait. Yeah, I think it's in TPT 3 days to pass now. Or is it 5? TPT is, it might be 5. Yeah, it is 5. Thank you, Fear Thee. Past 2 evals and made 7,200 points. Let's go. But Bulenox is a little bit slower on the payments. So, like, for example, how Bulenox works, they only process payouts on Friday. So, it really doesn't make sense to request a payout during the middle of the week because they're not going to process it till Friday anyway. Then they approve it on Monday. They take the money out on Tuesday. You usually get it into your account Tuesday to Wednesday. So, Friday to Wednesday, you really can't trade. And if you're trading every 10 days, if you're trying to get a payout every 10 days, you really got to stagger those things. Right? You got to stagger those accounts to continuously take a payout every week or something like that. But Bulenox is, I mean, they have basically no rules. They have a 40% consistency rule, so you got a lot of room to make money in a 50K account. I don't recommend over the 50K account because the activation fee is too much. But very, very good prop firm. You've never heard of them not paying anybody. I think I heard of one instance where someone didn't get paid. You don't see them on Twitter beefing with other prop firms. You don't see them in a Discord acting crazy. You don't hear nothing from Bulenox. And that's what you want in a prop firm, right? You don't hear anything from them. So, and they have great sales. I mean, right now, 83% off. Sometimes it's 90, 91. It renews at 90, 91. So, Tradeify Select. I like Tradeify Select too. So, Tradeify to be the quickest paying. Yeah, I think My Funded Futures, probably Lucid, they're all very fast. They're all very fast. So, you've been using Apex for some time, but we'll check out either Bulenox or TPT. Yeah, no problem, Mike. I mean, it's just, they're good prop firms. They're good props. I generally try not to promote, like I try to promote the props that I use. That's why you only see, the only one I'm promoting right now that I don't currently have an account with is Tradeify and Funded Futures Network. But I would like to get accounts with them. I just have so many accounts right now. But Bulenox, Apex, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Tradeify, Funded Futures Network, Lucid, those are the main ones I promote. I do have a code with Funded Next. Nobody ever uses it. But, they are a little newer. Right? Those are the main ones. Tradeify, some of their accounts are 1 day to pass. It depends on which account. So, I don't know, Mo. The thing is, what we got to think about, right? What you got to think about in terms of no activation fee. Think about the accounts that are the cheapest, right? That don't have an activation fee. I do think Tradeify is 1 day to pass, Fear Thee. But think about the prop firms that are the cheapest that have no activation fee. How many of those are still around? Funding Ticks just bit the dust. They had like a $40 account with no activation fee. Profit Trade, same thing. Fast Tracks accounts were too cheap. So like when you have accounts that are too cheap, it really is a bad sign. Really is a very bad sign. So you're teetering along too cheap when you get into that $75 range. So My Funded Futures, $75. Lucid Flex, up there about $75, $78, whatever it is. You get cheaper than that, it's really getting into that too cheap range. And that's not a good sign when a prop does that. So Funding Ticks shut down, yeah. Yeah, Tradeify Select is 40% consistency on evals. They got the they don't they have the one that's 1 day to pass though? I thought they had that one, or they get rid of it. So yeah, from that perspective, I'd rather see a cheap eval up front and an activation fee on the back end. I don't know. To me, it just makes sense. So. Yeah, exactly. You kind of got to build your brand. You got to build up those accounts to be able to sustain that stuff. And, you have to ask yourself, like, was the prop started correct, right? Was the prop started correctly with the right amount of capital? I don't know. You never know, right? So I personally don't mind the activation fee, but like I said, you can make an argument for both, I guess. You for sure could. Kevin Torsel, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. Not looking forward to building the buffer on your TPT? Why fear thee? It's fine. Once you get about 2,000 or 1,500, if it's on the 25K account, you're good to go. You're good to go. Just get in there and just get her done. That's all you got to do. You can do it. HVAC Service, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Yeah, that's true, Alexi. So that's another thing to think about. So let's just say take Profit Trader. We'll take them for example. And that's why I say it depends on where you're at kind of in your trading journey, right? I mean, it's $104 for an account, right? Let's say I'm buying a Bulenox 91% off account. What would that be? 8? Nope, 7. So I can buy effectively 7 accounts for almost the same price. And, but then obviously you do have to pay the 148 activation fee by the time you do that. So like, can you pass one account in 7 tries? You'll be all in at 260. That's a little more expensive, but I would imagine that most people, I mean, like, you can hedge at the end of the day, right? Really, you can hedge on Bulenox and almost pass $32, 148. So 180. So even if you fail that 104 twice, if it takes you 2 times to pass, you're still paying more. It really just depends on like where you're at in your trading journey, how confident you are in your ability to pass, those sort of things. But to everybody's different. So have I talked to T.O. every day? Talked to T.O. every single day. He was in here a few minutes ago. Yeah, Bulenox Fund Index and use Trade of 8. I buy Bulenox. How does it link into another account? So Jay, what you could do is use Ninja, and you could trade using a copier on Ninja and trade both. Or another option would be use like Trade Sinker, and you could copy across both. You could still use Trade of 8, and you could just link Bulenox to it through Trade Sinker. Or there's another one out there too. I can't remember what it's called though. You can hedge in the eval, yeah. Dave. Yeah. Fear thee. I've never heard of anybody being denied for the copy trading. I copy trade every account with them, and I've never had a denial. So, but yeah, you can hedge in the eval. Just long one, short one at open. You're probably going to pass. So, yeah, exactly, Lexi. That kind of makes sense. Bulenox's 5K drawdown. No, it's 2,600. 2,600 in drawdown on the 50K account, and it's intraday trailing. So keep that in mind. It's just 2,600, but you can pass it in one day, and you can hedge in the eval if you want to. You can long one, short one. It's fine. That's not how I do it anymore. I used to, but now I just know that I can pass it. Typically, if I don't get stupid. And we all get stupid from time to time. I think I'll be in 7 minis, And, I mean, I still like Apex. Apex is one of my favorite props. But the difference is you don't have to deal with the 30% drawdown rule with Apex. And the consistency rule is better on Bulenox. Top Step used to be the gold standard. Those guys really got complacent. Yeah, they got a little cocky, but they're not the only ones. I mean, heck, you know, they're not the only ones. Erase the debts, make the dollar. 5K. Oh, screenshot of today's PM levels. Oh, did you? Oh, you put it today? Oh, I see it. You got 3 bull nuts masters that I've been grinding and grinding away at. 50 to 100 bucks a day, almost at 3K profit on each. Let's go. What's the word on Top Step? Nothing. They're fine. Javid. They're just, you can only use Top Step X, and you know it's a little iffy at this point. So you got in 1-1. So on this that I'm looking at, Fish Lips, why would you skip the ad at 250 though? You didn't add at 250. Okay, so that one hit, that one hit. Okay, so that would have been the level to level skip below the swing. All right, I see why now. I've never heard of Legacy. I don't know anything about that. So you would have skipped that level and let it go through. Add one here, add one there, out, break even. So that's exactly what I did there. So I think I traded that one correctly. Yeah, I was curious if you actually moved your profit down. Looks like you do. Okay, yeah. That last trade at the very bottom there, I did take that off the 100 level this afternoon. The Tradeify consistency rules, which I hated at first, actually made me into a better trader. Moved to Tradeify last 4 months, paid myself 40K. Let's go. Listen, I said that a lot about when people complained about the direct funded accounts from like any direct funded account that has 20%. And I'm like, why do you care how much the consistency rule is? Like, if I got to make $2,000, right, and my consistency is 20%, then I know I can't make more than $400 in a day. So if I take one trade with a mini and I make 400 bucks, I'm done. If I take a trade with a mini and I lose 400 bucks, I'm done. You know, that's where that one trade per day kind of comes in. But at 400 a day, I mean, what do you need? 5 days. Not a big deal, right? It can definitely help you. All right, Steve, appreciate you. Got 2 funded accounts at Top Step, but haven't reached payout yet with them. No, you'll be fine. Top Step's going to pay you. They've been in the industry the longest out of any other prop. You're going to 100% get paid. People just don't like being like told you can only use one platform, right? Like when you're very used to using like Ninja, Tradeivate, and then you have Project X, and then they're like, oh, we're just going to only allow you to use Project X now, you know, this kind of thing. Yeah, it makes sense, Mo. Makes sense. Gold putting in a lower high here. Let's see if it can break this and go. Man, the price is not moving, guys. It's just not moving. Silver putting in a higher low, though. Let me see. Yeah, silver's, you know, the thing about silver here, I mean, like it retested an old trend line there. I don't know. I don't like the way it looks for a long, but Probably just wait on it. 47.20 to 48.40. Dang. Got a short at 190. I don't hate it. It gives free colonoscopies when you least need one. Let's go. So you, Captain, you ripped that whole entire way. That's crazy. 120 points. Oh. You were just talking about it. All right, good. Tough to say what gold's going to do here. I mean, like, I think as long as it kind of keeps this lower high here, it probably continues down. Kind of it's approaching a trend line here, a little short-term trend line on the 5-minute. Looks bullish though. Looks like it's just going to break out here. Looks like it's just going to go. Looks like it just wants to go. You know it's going to pair. I'm like, when it's over, yeah. I think my music stopped. It's like, are you still watching? Yeah, bro, we're still watching. Hey, Captain, that's the way to look at it. Got a little piece, a little taste. I still feel like we have more room to the downside here. Maybe a retest of this gap down here. This, you know. Somewhere down in there. When are we getting the world tour? You know. I am going to be over in the UK over in the summertime. So my son wants to go to the UK for his senior trip. So we're going to head over there. Foreign economy's at 170. It's right there at the VWAP. All right, fish lip. Captain. You have like 7-year loans, new norm for 40K Mazda 3. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be over that way, Mo. We're going to be over that way. We're going to for sure go to, you know, the other place. We're going to be going to Tom Sabo's place. Jolly old Eagerland. Yeah. Buy now, don't ever pay back later. Oh, you're in 41? Oh, it's breaking out. Let me pull her over. I'm not in it, but we can watch it. Obviously, the target's the high, right? Here they come with gold again. Yeah. It can go to the 60s. All right. Look at her go. I mean, I think this, if this closes up here, this 100% takes the high. But is it something I'm willing to take? Probably not. Just go to 5,000. Why stop at 4,900? Good call. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's do this. Design knob guarantee. There we go. Buy accordingly, guys. Design's called it out. He's laid out the gauntlet. Gold's going to 5,000, or he shaves Tom Sabo's back and pretends he likes it. Let's go. Oh, is that right, Design? Live like a king? Yeah. Look at this thing going. Design may not... Design, do you even know who Tom is? I'm assuming you know who Tom Sabo is. Maybe you don't. You and him might become close friends. Pivot time option, maybe. Didn't quite make it there, did it? He milks the goats. Yeah, you know Tom. He trades so small. Sometimes. Behind the scenes, he's really loaded up. You just don't know it. You just don't know it. Anybody jump in that long in gold here? Everybody's in the long. Making London makers, meanwhile, yeah. I was going to wait for the candle to close, but do I chase it here for the 1 point? That'd be crazy to chase it for 1 point and then blow my account. There it is. Can it make it to the design guarantee? Can it make it to the design guarantee? Double top. I would not dare. It might be, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Well, that was a timely exit on my part. I think my runner was at 171. Man, barely got out there. 3 or 4 points. ES is getting a failed breakdown of the 47 level here. Looking like it's in squeeze mode here. Guess we should have bought the 175 on the pullback, huh? Let's go. With Jigsaw, you can do that? That's interesting. You're shorting a micro for I mean, it could pull back. All right, guys. It's 10:05. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. It's supposed to only be on until 10. It's hot in here. I got the sweater on. For some reason, I always get onto the stream with a sweater on, and I don't know why. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Want to help support the channel? You guys know all the codes. Apex, let me remind you, Apex code is MYTH, M-Y-T-H. Every other prop firm, it's M-M. We will be back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. for the New York session, and then we'll be on at 11:30 a.m. with Bull Barbie on My Funded TV. Oh, you guys want to hear a song right quick? Let me play this song for you guys. I haven't even listened to it yet. I don't even know if Barbie would care if I play it, but did she make a song? Let me listen to this and see what it is. Oh, this is the Trading Ranch Greatest Hits. Okay, never mind. I didn't know what that was. So she made a list of them. Let's listen to one of them. You the man, Alexa. You the man. Let's listen to this.
Boots up on the desk, got charts on my thigh, got lemon orders stacking while you testify. Foam seed drops, I don't blink, I thrive. I'm ripping green candles while you talking jive. You raise rates, I raise hell. Riding
This is Don't Kill My Vibe Trading Ranch. Powell, Don't Kill My Vibe.
Faster than your pivot speech. While you mumble, I breach new peaks. You hawk, I dove, you stole.
Anyway, you guys, all right.
I'm
gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Got a future scalp on a 3-bar.